Welcome to Compar'Home. So, how this tool works? So this is the instructions tab, so you can read them if you want to. First thing is the main data tab here. The yellow cell are the cell you can edit. Okay, on all the cells, if you hover your mouse over it, you'll have a tooltip popping up. So it gives you some indication of what's required on the cell. So basically you can enter the interest rates, you can set yes or no if insurance applied to your mortgage. You can enter a percentage of the property value for your mortgage or like an absolute value. Let's say you have $25,000 cash in your account and you want to put them into your down payment, then you can set it up here. If you're using a percentage, please enter yes here in capital letter. If you're using an absolute value, please enter no. You set up the interest rate for your mortgage, the amount of installment per year, the amount of years. It gives you a total installment amount. This value can change. It's computed automatically. Then you can add legal fees. So basically, usually it's your lawyer. So it's a percentage of the real estate purchase price. Usually it's around 1 to 2% in the US or in Canada, depending on the province or the state you're in. Here, this is the general estimated utilities per month that you may have to spend. So you can set up general value here, but we'll see on the second tab that you can set like dedicated value per property. But here it gives you like a rough idea of like what you're gonna spend per month. So please set it up here. It will help you a lot in the next tab. Next tab is the like real tab, the one we'll work with. So basically, here you're gonna list all your property, and this is gonna be all the like let's say the characteristic, like the features of each property. All right. So first column, you set up like a real estate ID. Like let's say you're visiting different property with your realtors, as he's gonna give you an ID per property. You can set it up here, or you can put whatever you want. Like I can set up the beautiful house, all right, around the corner. Can set up pretty much anything I want here. That's the choice. You can here it's totally up to you. You can set up like your preferences. You put one, two. The third, let's say the third one is the best one. We can say that's the first one, and the first property is just the third one. There you go. It's just for you if you want, like if you have like 14 or 40 properties that you visited, you'll be maybe happy to have like a sorting value here. Then you can put some comments, date you visited the property, the address, city, number of bedrooms, type, condo, house, duplex, anything you want, neighborhood. And here we enter the financial part, so you'll have to put here the real estate property purchase price. So this is the price you're gonna actually buy the property. Then all the sales here are computed automatically. All right. So here you see there's no mortgage insurance. It's because we set up no here in the main data tab. If I put yes, here mortgage insurance is popping up and it's gonna be included in the next calculation. Then you can add condo fees. If it's a house, of course, it's gonna be zero, so you can put zero here. Um, Here, this is the utilities part. So if you put an X, so capital X in each cell, the cell is going to use the value that you've put here, right? But if let's say a dedicated like a special house or a special condo has like very low insulation, you're gonna pay maybe way more in heat than any other condos that you visited. You can put maybe I don't know, let's say $200 of heat per month, right? Because it's very bad insulated. So, or you can put just an X, and in this case, the value will be $80 here, all right? If you don't put anything, of course, we're not gonna take that into account for the calculation. So here you got the utilities amount computed per month. You can set up the property tax per year. Usually, like if you're within the same range, it's all gonna be like around the same value. But still, it's interesting to take that into account in your calculation. And then you have here the column which is important. It's the money you're gonna waste per month in condo fees plus utilities plus property tax, basically. And total by month. So the Z column is gonna be the column with the mortgage plus all the wasted money, basically. And here you have some interesting value here. So this is a total real estate budget for the mortgage period. So over the whole periods, that's the money you're going to spend. That's what you are going to pay back to the bank after 30 years, in my example. And at the end, this is the total money wasted over the mortgage period. So basically, it's the property value minus what you pay to the bank. This is just just for information only, because of course it doesn't take into account like the gain in property value that you may have, of course, with your house or condo. But still, it's interesting. And the very last tab, like give you a visual aspect of your tool comparison. So like let's say you have different property here. We're gonna put anything here. This is gonna be the different property ID. Okay, put dummy values on it. Then we'll set up here some prices. All right, I put dummy values. And here you can set up, of course, the utilities and the condo fees for each. Oh, no, that's going to be a lot. So the utilities are per month, right? Haven't precise that, but all right. Property tax, let's say, meal, $1,000 for everyone. All right. And now, if I go back to the charts, then you'll see that this is all my different condos, different property that I've visited and put in my chart, so you can easily see which one are the lowest per month, right? So this is gonna be the last one here. Mortgage payment is the smallest one, and the condo fees are probably the smallest one. Even that you can easily tell that like property taxes plus utilities amount plus condo fees are pretty much the same on the second, third, and sixth property. All right, so I think gives you an overall idea of this tool. It was very useful for me when I've tried to buy my property. So please feel free to post a message on the forum if you have any trouble with the spreadsheet or if you want to add any features that may be helpful to you. Thank you very much and have a good day.